Hello, hello, my dear students. How are you? Um, Today we're talking about chapter 2, lesson 2, about lethal gene. Let's start with the second case after lack of dominance about the lethal gene. Yeah, it's one of the other case found. We remember quickly that some genes control some characteristics when found in pure form, like pure dominance or pure recessive, and that led to disruption of some vital process and maybe leading to the death of 25% of their offspring, and that's called lethal gene. And there are two types of lethal gene, maybe dominant lethal gene, and this one is will be die in their offspring, like the yellow fur color in the mice or the gene of the bulldog strain in the cats. Also, it may be found in the recessive lethal genes, pure recessive. And this one, what you found in pure stuff like the chlorophyll, absence of chlorophyll in the core plants, or like the genes of infantile dementia in the animal, A cap, A small, A small, and both of them are recessive lethal gene and lead to the death of the organism in their between their offspring. And this one may be found that we have one to two individual, and the other one will be dead, so it's a quarter of the offspring will be died because they carry pure lethal dominant or lethal recessive one. Like here is the mice. Here one is yellow one, Y capital Y small with the Y capital Y small, and their gametes Y capital Y small, Y capital Y small. And when they are mating with each other will be Y capital Y capital Y capital Y small, Y capital Y small, and Y small and Y small. Gray mice here is a lethal one. Yeah, but here is a lethal recessive, but in the mice, in the dominant recessive one will be die in the uterus. Why? Because it's called the lethal gene. Also here, the recessive lethal genes that found the chlorophyll. Yeah, some corny plants self-pollinated and they produce white seedling don't have chlorophyll, and these seedling grow for a short time, then they wilt and die. And that because of the pure recessive lethal genes that found in the absence of the chlorophyll. And that means 25% of the offspring will be die due to the absence of the chlorophyll here, and they are carrying C small gene and not be able to form photosynthesis process, and they will die. Here, green plant, corn plants, C capital small, with green corn plants, C capital C small, and they will be 75% are green color, and this small will be pure recessive and is a pure lethal gene, and they will die in the world because absence of the chlorophyll in it. Maybe some genes are affected by some factors like air pollutants, like lack of oxygen, like exposure to radiation, or like the environmental factor like light or temperature. Of course, effect of absence of the light of the chlorophyll in the green plant will be affected, and this is one of the experiments that approve that. As if the germinate group of wheat or corn grains in an eliminated place, it will be irrigated and forming seedling, and this seedling grow green seedling, which is green color and can absorb the sunlight and make photosynthesis process. And in the another experiment is yellow seedling, which can't absorb the light due to the absence of the chlorophyll and found of the lethal gene. Like the cabbage, internal cabbage of the leaves are white colored one, and not exposed to the light, as they are have a lethal gene, recessive lethal gene of the absence of the chlorophyll, and they can't absorb the sunlight. On the other hand, yeah, external leaves are a green colored one due to the continuous exposing of the light and found of the green chlorophyll found inside. Another example is the effect of the environmental condition on the appearance of inherited traits, also like a Himalayan rabbit's fur is colored with black or of white due to the cold temperature or cold area for a long time. Also, the wings of the Russica fly after pupation here, it grow and exposed to the of eggs to temperature 16, and it will be curved if it will be at temperature 25. Look different. Here at temperature 16 will be grow on straight, and grow here in curved if the temperature will be 25. Let's talk about the sex determination in man next video inshallah. Thank you, my dear students.